good. There we go. So let's see. Hold on. Make sure my audio is good. Gonna do a quick audio check. Alright, okay, I couldn't check my audio on there, not right. Oh, there it is. Okay, so, looks good. Alright, so, I have an audience officially now, so, all I'm going to do here is probably do a general run through of, the revision 2016 version. I have a bunch of settings in here, courtesy of uh, M2 Triggers. These guys are really good at doing ports and emulation. They don't just generally do good ports of games. They actually go through and like add new features, usually with something called like the M2 gadgets. The M2 gadget system, mostly for shooters, is like little quality of life things that you can show that are there on the sides that would usually be negative space. They have like stuff there, things like your score, other graphics, things like control scheme information. If the game has a pretty noteworthy soundtrack, like this game does, it'll even show the composer and like who did the arrangement. I did not know that Shinji Hosoe did an arrangement in here, as well as I think his name is Ayako something. I think like Ayako Saso. He did a couple of arrangements in here, but uh, yeah. And then there's a really noteworthy composer in here. I forgot his name. It's like Manabu Sayaka or something like that. It'll show it in here, but I'm just going to. You can choose different modes here through the M2 menu. I usually stick to arcade, but you can do the arcade version. You can do the like a super easy mode if you want to get like kind of used to things. And then they have the premium version, and then custom is generally just like you can mix and match settings however you want to do it. So I'm just gonna do arcade. Or maybe I should do premium. I'll do an arcade run first, and then you can select the BGM. So you can select the original arcade BGM, the revision 2016 perfect version, which has some like updated audio and whatnot. It sounds really nice. The Saturn arranged version, which is really nice, and then a remixed version of the 2016 like new one, and I like the remix version. I think most. Well, I don't know if you are, Alex, if you're familiar with the Battle Garegga soundtrack, but I'm playing the remixed version because it sounds crazy. And here we go. Let's do. There we go. So it starts up, and then generally it will have this negative space on the negative space on the left and right, and it'll usually have the M2 gadgets there. But I'll just let the intro rock because the intro's cool. So I will shut up while the intro plays. Oh, okay, you're not familiar with it. Well, this will put in all the credits. There we go. Here we go. So, as you can see, I gotta select the ship. So, let's just go with Silver Sword. There we go. And as you can see the song down there, where it says music, it says that it was remixed by Ayako Saso, but then the composer of all of the tracks is Manabu Namiki. So Manabu did all of the composition, but then different arrangements are done by different artists. Back in the day, that wasn't revealed, but in the Rev 2016 version, it shows all the credits. Oh, dang it. Okay, I fucked up. Hold on. I did the wrong version. Not Remix 2016. Hold on. I'm gonna reset it real quick. I wanted the perfect edition version. Here we go. Sorry. Yeah, Ayako Saso did a lot of Capcom. You'll see him in Street Fighter EX games. He did a lot of stuff with Shinji Hosoe in the Street Fighter EX games. He's another noteworthy shoot 'em up composer. He did some stuff on Mega Man, like the Battle Network games, and then the Network Transmission game for GameCube. He's just done a lot of different compositions and arrangements in games. I didn't know he was in here though. But yeah, all the music is gonna be down there at the bottom right, and it'll even say like the name of the songs. Oh yeah, here's the arrangement I was wanting. And then if you look down at the perspective there, because you're like in this chasm, but like the chasm is like a completely repurposed base. Once we get to it, if you're still around by then, we're gonna get to a stage called Cloud. It looks amazing because it's kind of like this, where you just, for perspective's sake, you're caught in a storm, and the way they show it off, it's pretty cool. So yeah, see, Ayako Saso was doing the song, then it switched over to Manabu doing it. Oh shit, I fucked up, dang it! I actually did a run of this on hard without even taking like one hit. Well, of course I got an audience and now I got like fucking nerves, but I'm fine, I'm not like worried about performing or nothing. One of the things that's cool about this version is originally the bullets were like gold. One of the biggest criticisms of this game was the bullets blended into the background and blended with the ships. With M2 triggers, what they did is they allowed you to change the bullet color. So they got rid of one of the biggest criticisms of this game. You can change it to like yellow or blue or pink or red or green, so you can actually see the bullets. Originally they were gold or bronze or brown because they wanted the bullets to reflect like realistic brass colors. But yeah, I'm like, hey, you know, that's all well and good, and that's like, it looks cool looking, but I can't see the bullets with some of the background art. So I made them pink. I just kind of made them like cave bullets, even though this is a rising and aiding game. So the cool thing about this game is it has a system where you can change the options composition. As you can see, I have... Oh, what you talked about earlier reminds me of you in Squadron, where you fight the big stealth bomber in the middle. Oh yeah, the stage from earlier where you fight the big bomber. With the stage, yeah. And I'm hoping to I'm gonna start just streaming a bunch of shoot 'em ups since I'm actually pretty competent at them now. And I'm comfortable enough with me talking to like stream them at the same time. So when Capcom does this arcade update thing for Switch, I'm probably gonna stream it. And one of the games on there is UN Squadron, and then the sequel that a lot of people don't know about, Carrier Air Wing, which they didn't Squadron for, I believe, copyright reasons, something to do with the... Oh crap, oh shit. I fucked up, I like used my D-pad. But yeah, something to do with the artist who did the art for UN Squadron, so they named it Carrier Air Wing. But it's pretty much just UN Squadron 2. Oh damn, I am just fucking up. Let me choose, oh I can't choose them, damn. There's secret characters in here you can pick that are from another Rising game called, I think it's like Maho Daisuken? I think it's like Maho Daisuken. There's like secret characters you can unlock in here, and I already unlocked them, so I'm just playing as the basic ship for this run through. And then I might play as one of the unlocked ships in the perfect run. And all I think the perfect run is just like it remixes like enemy types and enemy placements and whatnot. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, well one of the cool things you can do in this game with the options, the little ships that you have here, is change their composition with the O button. So you can go like this, now they're shooting like behind you, just in case like, I guess if any enemies are behind you. You can do this, you can make it so that they rotate around you. You can make it later if you level them up enough to where they home in on enemies, I believe, too. Oh, what was it? I didn't know about that sequel either. I can probably guess they didn't want to relicense the UN Squadron. It's based on characters from the manga Area 88. Yeah, that's what I heard. I was talking to Will about it at work, and we were talking about different shoot 'em ups. And he mentioned that the reason they probably called it Carrier Air Wing was that they didn't want to relicense things. Man, I need to actually stop playing. But I like talking, so I don't care. It's not like I'm competing for anything. But yeah, it's still a really cool game. It has all the same systems as UN Squadron. What was it though? I would have to probably say that of all the Rising games I've seen. Oh well, I'm glad to be of entertainment. What was I gonna say? Oh, this boss is an asshole. And of course, Manabu would call this song Thrust and Thrash. fuck this boss up. Oh shit, he fucked me up. I forgot he did that pattern. No, yeah, it does sound like a thrust and thrash. I don't know the thrash part. Like that part sounds a bit violent. That sounds. Hopefully, it's not like nothing violent or nothing. But or maybe it's just you're getting really into it. Oh, you gotta hear this song though. I'm gonna shut up during this song. This one sounds great. Yeah, this song is probably one of my favorites in here. It's called Degeneracy, I believe. Yeah. This one was actually Manabu himself. Shinji Hosoe did all of the did most of the boss tracks, I believe. And then you fight this boss is cool. You'll like this one, Alex. It's like a manta ray boss. You basically have to survive until he goes to his next form. I think he's about to do it. Oh, here he goes. This is cool. Yeah! Oh shit. Oh damn, I completely forgot how to fight this guy. Yeah, okay, he was almost dead. Another thing they showed, like if you look up there for like boss HP and boss. Oh, here's the stage. Oh, it kind of did look like a Romulan warboard. I didn't even think of that. This is that stage. You're like caught in between clouds, and you can see like lightning surging in between the cloud walls. And it has my favorite song in here. And it has a cool song named Subversive Awareness. Oh shit. Oh, got it. That ship looked like the Event Horizon? Oh, the ones I'm destroying here look like them? I just rewatched through that movie. It's very interesting. I wish they would have gotten to finish it, because there was definitely some Eldritch Horror stuff that they were going to be doing, like Cosmic Horror, but they never got to finish or there's stuff that got deleted from that film. I think you were also telling me that, but I found out from like Red Letter Media that there was like a bunch of stuff they had cut from that film. And then this is the part where you basically fight all 3 of the bosses up until now that you've already fought. Yeah, from what I heard, yeah. But I heard they were in talks to, or not in talks, but someone in Hollywood is trying to like, basically, maybe like have another go at that and like include the stuff that was cut out, which I would like to see. Fucking so many bullets! Ah! Funny thing is, I've actually played harder games than this and done better. I actually, like, do better when it's like... Because this technically doesn't even classify as a bullet hell. This is a maniac shooter. It's like a different classification. I've played Toho and, like, all cave games and done better. There's just something about rising shooters, the general feel of the game I have to get used to, but I've been practicing and I've definitely gotten better. Fuck at them. I'm learning the ship's bombs. All the ship's bombs are different, like they have different tactical uses. Oh, this is cool. Here we go. This fucking big plane again. I love shoot 'em up bosses where you fight like a big enemy and you have to pan all around them, because then they're like, hey, they're jerking themselves off about like their sprite work basically. They did what in Ride and Fighter? Oh yeah, they did. Oh geez, I am getting fucked up. I think the perfect version is actually harder from what I realized, because this is harder than the arcade version. Which would make sense, because the 2016 Rev version is probably like a enhanced version for like Battle of Garegga veterans, people who played it in arcades and played it on Saturn initially. That would make sense. The thing is, the bombs don't really make you invincible. They cover the bullets and they eliminate them, but if your ship is still touching a bullet, you're getting fucked up. Like that. One thing too is that, what was it called? I'm actually gonna do this real quick. Hold on. I don't want to like Thing is, I can choose the stage, whatever. I can't even. Just. Oh yeah, no. The Saturn copy's crazy. Let me do this. So, oh, I'm on the arcade version. I'm not even playing the premium. I'm dumb. Let's play premium, and then let's do the Saturn arranged version, because I wanted you to hear the Saturn music. My favorite probably has to be the Perfect soundtrack, because it just sounds amazing. But I'll have you hear the Saturn one real quick, since we're on the topic of Saturn. And hopefully we get to pick those secret characters real quick. So here they are. They're all down here. I'm going to play Miyamoto, because he's a goddamn samurai dragon. Enough said. There's a bit more guitar and whatnot. So yeah, a bit more guitar in this this version. A lot of cool things about Miyamoto's like thing in here. So his options, if you see, are ninjas that like accompany him. They're like just ninjas in his clan, and when the ninja shots hit an enemy, it leaves like kanji. If you can read the kanji, please let me know what it says. I don't even know. See, it didn't even get fucking hit that one time. I like Miyamoto so much better. Mainly because he's faster. I wasn't used to Wild Snail. You know what? No, there it goes to show you. I should have stuck with a character I knew instead of going to like the older ships. Yes, I have mobility now. Fuck this game. Yeah, Wild Snail is a cool ship. I think it's based off of all the planes are based off of like World War II, World War I, like era planes. There's like Wild Snail. There's Silver Sword. All stuff like that. See, now we're cooking. Not even getting touched. This has a really good rendition. And if you notice, it's not all the same composers because it depends on, or the same arrangers. It depends on what version of the soundtrack you're playing. So now it's like Hitoshi Sakamoto. Before it was, cool names for the ships. Cool. Yeah, oh yeah. See, now it's got like a hip hop beat to it. It's kind of neat. Sounds like something from Einhonder now. I wonder, well, obviously I think this is the Saturn arranged version, so it must be a version on the Saturn version. Oh yeah, he does. He does Bloody Roar and Final Fantasy Tactics. It's funny, so if you just play through the different, like, soundtracks and see who the arrangers were, you're like, oh man, they worked on this? Like, I didn't know Ayako Saso was in here. I didn't know Shinji Hosoe was in here. Yes, fuck you now. I'll never die! Mmm! Oh yeah, like... And this one's Ayako Saso, but the last time it was composed by somebody else. So it's like Ayako Saso did some of the songs on others, but then, like, based upon the arrange you're doing, he might have done a different stage. It's really crazy. But this is stuff like M2 Triggers does. I completely appreciate all the hard work they put into some of these ports. They also made this version for people at home who wanted to upload their scores to the global, like network of this game that they made, like a server, so that they could compete with the people that were in the arcade version. So you could basically, it was kind of like a crazy crossplay. And this version that I'm playing now is hooked up to that version, so if I want to see the worldwide scores, I can compete as well. Everyone gets to be included worldwide, even if you're not in the arcades in Japan. I have the arcade at home! And what's even crazier is, I'm playing this on my monitor that you, saw, where I have I have it rotated 90 degrees to emulate the arcade. Yeah, see, I haven't even fucking died now. I guess it was just the ships I was playing. I love Miyamoto. And if you haven't seen Maho Daikasen, definitely look that game up. It's another aiding game. And then my bomb is pretty sick. I, like, do a bunch of lightning sword slashes, because everybody... Oh, Daisakusen. Yeah. That's the game. Fuck this boss, I'm not gonna get hit. Nope. Fuck you. Ooh! Fuck you! Oh, dude. So if you remember this theme where I shut up for it, now it's jazzy. Listen to this jazzy fucking version. Yeah! It's got fucking sax! Sorry, you play a sax, and I'm just losing it. Don't ever play KOF 97 song Cool Jam, I'm gonna lose my shit. That's the specific theme they made for Iori and KOF 97's Arrange. Dude, I am doing so much better. I'm just gonna play through the whole game as fucking Miyamoto. Which I've done already. I have the trophy for it, but Miyamoto's my favorite character in here. And it's funny because he's not even from this game. He's a guest character. Or a crossover. I was having that discussion with my buddy because he was like, what's the difference between a crossover and a guest when it comes to like a company? And I'm like, a guest character is usually from a completely different franchise or series, like a franchise, completely different franchise, while a crossover is usually within a company's like IPs. They just have a character show up in another one of their games. Miyamoto's from the Maho Daisuken game. It's a game where it's similar to this. It's set in like a steampunk magic world, and he's basically a dragon humanoid samurai. like daimyo, and then there's like a mage chick, there's a knight, and then there's a necromancer you play as. And then they showed up in this game because Rising made both. Oh, this is my favorite part because it sounds like it's from Street Fighter EX and it's done by the Street Fighter EX person. It sounds like something from Street Fighter EX 2. I'm gonna shut up. Sorry, that's me geeking out. I love Shinji Hosoe. He actually had talked to me once on Twitter, responded to one of my things. I just told him he was really cool and I liked all the stuff he did. And he was just like, oh, he appreciated it. And I told him I wanted to get the Fighting EX Lair arranged soundtrack, but he was telling me that they can't just because COVID now, but to leave my order up and it'll eventually show up. I'm like, awesome. Oh dude, yeah, he's a badass composer. Oh dude, now it sounds like Castlevania Chronicles arranged. Look at him! Look at him slap that fucking synth! Listen to him go! He's fucking that keyboard up! There go the drums! Oh yeah, dude, I agree. I would probably have to say Shinji's my favorite composer. Definitely Ayako Saso. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, fuck you! Yeah, I would probably say Shinji is my favorite because he's done so much other stuff too, like Mega Man, Battle Network, and all that. Network Transmission has a dope soundtrack. Oh, they also did he also did a shit ton of the Fate Stay fighting game published by Capcom, developed by Aiding. Yeah. The Fate Stay Unlimited Codes, I think it's called. He did all the music for that, and he did it for the RPG. Fate Extra? Yeah, Fate Extra CCC. Which, in that game, he almost made it sound like fucking Persona music. Okay, now we're at Takayuki Aihara. So he did this version of this song, Stab and Stomp. Now it sounds like Tekken music. No, I fucking remember that pattern. Ah! Didn't get hit. Nope, fuck your thrusters, I remember that. This is like the second to final boss, I remember him. Oh, I got hit for the first time. Oh shit, he moved it! That's different in this version, that's crazy! That's actually pretty cool too. Yeah! I have 5 lives, you only took 2 of mine, fuck you! Oh, this one's cool, it's like, I think a base at night. Well, it's because I earned so many lives because of all the points I got. I still have like 3. Who's doing this one? Oh, who's this guy? Have you heard of him, Alex? Kenichi Kayano? Koyano. Okay. Not Kayano, Koyano. Never heard of him. Yeah, I never looked him up. I'm the best. No, I'm not the best. I am getting much better at dodging though. In a Rising game. The only difference is with how other oh yeah, your brother. Yeah, I wonder if Andy knows. Oh, damn. Nice, alright. We're in the home stretch. And I still got 2 lives. Oh, you actually said something. Hold on. He just told me that you did Bloody Roar, Inuyasha. Oh shit! He's the madman behind Armored Police Batch Rider. That's ridiculous. That game has crazy music, like you shoved a bunch of crack cocaine into a goddamn like Epson, like a Epson computer fucking a calculator. that is my take on Armor Police Batrider music. But it's all a good thing. That's a compliment. Oh, I love Armor Police Batrider. It's probably one of Rising's hardest games, but it's very rewarding. I forgot what I'm even fighting right now. Is this like a train? Whatever it is, I'm fucking it up. Oh, this is the thing that has the arms! Get the fuck out of here! No! What is this? Get the hell out of here! I killed it? I actually killed it? Hell yeah! Still on my last 2 lives. Dude, people will be mad at me in the arcade. They want my money, they don't get it. I put in 1 quarter and I earned 3 lives. Fuck you. Oh, the final state song is really good. This is a good final state song. No, keep playing it. No. That is crazy. I have not earned enough, like, points to, like, earn another life. This is ridiculous. Okay, so I think this is the big bad right here. Not today, bitch. Oh yeah, he has so much fucking life. Ooh boy! Yeah! Fuck you, this is fun! This is badass! Fuck you! Fuck you! I was doing it! I'm on my last life! Stop it, you asshole! No! He got me! I'm gonna be the necromancer now, though, so you can see him. Hey, so, Alex, you wanna see the best bomb since, like, oh yeah, there you go. Bam! Look at that! Look at that bomb! God damn, he wants my ass now. Oh my god, you quarter taking bitch. Yeah, that's what it. Thank you. It's Truxton. I was gonna say Trider or something. Oh, you're a big fucking dick. You're definitely the final boss, though. Oh my god, he is just taking my money now. This is funny. Die! Go away! There, you've gotten $3 from me. And then you send your little fuckheads after me? No! No, I want to live! He would. No, I have to fight the Raiden ship? That's pretty badass, actually. This is like probably a big, like... He looks like the Raiden ship. That's cool. He's probably going to destroy me. He's like... He's probably not going to have any of my shit. Eat my genie, bitch! Oh damn no! I almost did it without getting hit. Oh, I did get hit once. Oh well. Get him, Genie. Yes. Fuck you, Raiden ship. No, then look what happens. I think you have to fight the tip of it. Oh no! Shinji Hosoe, you dick! No! No, fuck you! Oh, damn! Oh, man. I need to definitely practice with this guy. All of them are patterns, it's just really learning this. This was actually my third time fighting this guy. There, go away. Die. You can get fucked. Man, I did really good on that cloud level. I got... Oh, here come the... Okay, so here's the end. You get to see all the people. I did it. See, look, it actually says the arrangers and all of the people for the 2016 version in here on the sides. And yeah, 1996, but then they did the 2016 version. And it actually shows the ship that you used in the ending, which is cool. If you have time, I'm gonna switch gears to one more game, if you want to see through it. Oh, gotta hear the ending theme. No! What? You ass! Where's the ending theme? You dicks. But anywho, I'm gonna switch gears if you want to see, a beat 'em up I was gonna play. Let's see if I can do this without ending the stream. Even so, you'll just see me come back up in a second. Hold on. So yeah, that was Battle Garegga. One of the things you can do before I switch gears is, like, go into settings. You can change the, you can change, like, a whole bunch of stuff. Like, so this is the M2 gadgets thing. So you can change the game mode here, but then system settings, other settings, dip switch stuff, stage edit. So you always start at, like, whatever. Special modes for the arcade version, extra ships, when you get lives every 1 million or 2 million points. That's what I set it at. Enemy HP, bullet density, bullet speed. You can change them between different versions of the game. Enemy HP, you can change it so that the Mad Ball boss always has the same attack routine. So you can practice certain enemy patterns that you're having trouble with. Which is probably what I would need to do with certain bosses. There are certain patterns that I can get around some, but some of the more complicated ones I could practice. The amount of the items you get from Slayer, like just all this shit that they put in here. It's ridiculous what M2 Triggers does. They're one of my favorite porters for like anything when it comes to like getting an older game and putting it on a newer system or having a new version. I will always go for M2 Triggers. M2 Triggers did the emulation for both the Sega Genesis Mini and the Turbo 16 Mini. And they did it for the Super Mini. I think they did it for all the mini consoles except the PS1 one. Obviously, because if M2 Triggers did the PS1 Mini, it would not have ended up being a flop. I can make the shot power, the arcade, controller stuff. Look at all the crap you can change with the screen. I can change it so that it's like rotated. I can change the screen size, the smoothing, scan lines, wallpaper display. I can change it to nothing. The M2 gadget stuff. I'm playing on the PS4 version. So the only thing is, and I get it, don't get me wrong, I'm someone who will always love physical games, but I definitely never mind playing them digital, especially when you've had, when there was no other way to play this game. The only other way to play this game is either I have the arcade board, or I have the Saturn version. Both are insanely expensive. So, I paid $30 for this, which I think is pretty fair with all the work they put into like this game, and considering how much the originals are. And those versions were back in like '98. So this one's digital. There are physical versions. There's a limited run version, and then there's a Korean version. I had sold that version because certain things were in Korean that I liked to be in English. Like most of these menus you see were in Korean. I'm pretty acclimated with everything, but it was still kind of odd. So I kept my digital version. And I'll always own it. I could always play this. I'm not getting rid of my PS4 anytime soon. And if I ever wanted to, I can go track down the limited run version and just pay $60 for it. And it'll work on a PS5 if I ever get one. But yeah, this is M2 Triggers has been doing a lot of stuff lately. They've done a lot of these rising shooters, and then they've done Cave. I'm really hoping that if these start taking off and people keep buying them, they'll do physical versions. One cool thing that has showed up on limited run games, and it was completely out of the blue, was I sold my copy of Dodonpachi Saidojo for Xbox 360, the expensive one, just for monetary reasons. Not too big a deal. I have plenty of other Dodonpachi games, but there's a vinyl and a CD of the Dodonpachi Saidojo arranged soundtrack that just popped up on limited run. And my buddy Lucas told me, and I'm like, what? There's a Dodonpachi vinyl and CD coming out on limited run? And I'm like, what would warrant this? And I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, please let this segue into limited run potentially having a physical re-release of that Saidojo game that was on 360 only, and then put it on like Switch and PS4 or whatever. I don't care. Just re-release it. Because maybe that would segue into Cave doing the one thing I'd always hoped. It's one of my biggest wishes. is that they released, and you can go look at this online. I hate looking at it because it makes me cry every time, but they did something called a Cave Ultimate Shooting Collection. All of them go for about $800 to $1,000. Essentially, it's a gigantic box of shoot 'em up games that Cave made between like in the late 2000s era, like maybe 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, and it's just a bunch of these games that they released in arcade and 360. Uh, it's Muchi Muchi Pork and Pink Sweets, Ibarra, Ketsui, Dodonpachi Saidojo, Dodonpachi Black Label, um, Guagne, uh, ESP or Escaluda 2, um, uh, Bug Princess, Akai Katana. It's all these games on physical discs that are region free. If you get these, they work on American 360s. But every single fucking person on eBay has these brand new sealed, never opened. And I'm thinking, what? They released this shooting collection like retail for a while for limited release in Japan for like a couple months. And just, I guess a bunch of people went and didn't open them. Or maybe they did, and obviously just those games are circulating now more. That's how I probably got that Dodonpachi, is it came out of that shooting collection. But they're just brand new, sealed on eBay. And they're going for $800 to $1,000, maybe even higher. And I am hoping that Cave maybe gets with their publisher, Garegga, and they just say, hey, let's do a reprint of the shooting collection. Let's just redo all of these games, re-release them, and then have them have the M2 trigger treatment. That is my one wish that I would want, because that would be almost every Cave shooter that was on 360. Obviously, there's a bunch of other shooters that want to play that Cave didn't make, like Trigger Hard Excelica, the Bullet Soul games, Bullet Soul Dungeon, Bullet Soul Dungeon 2. But that would definitely take care of all the Cave games, more or less. I would still want like a Rising collection. There's a bunch of shit, but anywho, I'm going on and on. If you ever play this or ever get it in the future, definitely change the sound preset to home theater. Oh no, Trigger Hard Excelica is cool. As far as I know, did that show up on anything else? If you know, like did Trigger Hard Excelica show up on like any other systems, or was that like a 360 exclusive? Oh, Trigger Hard Excelica was on PS2. Okay, I guess the 360 version was like maybe just an enhanced version. That's really cool. I have no lie, a lot of shoot 'em ups that usually would not get re-released on just normal console is on Steam, which I obviously like. Um, and I have, let's see, 40. I have 40 shooters that are on Steam right now. That I have on my wish list that I will slowly buy throughout the year. Let's name a few. They have the first Castle of Shikigami on there. They have Steelheart Vanguard. They have you know what sucks before I go into this list? The Raiden Fighters Aces, the 360 game that comes with Raiden Fighters 2, and Raiden Fighters Jet. That is apparently the best version of Raiden Fighters. Because the one that they released on PC and Good Old Games and Steam, Raiden Fighters Legacy, it apparently sucks. It apparently has like massive slowdown and even some freezing problems. Meanwhile, Raiden Fighters Aces, is like 1080p. You can choose between the original arcade 54 frames a second, or you can go to 60. 16 by 9 aspect ratio supports aspect ratio changes and HD sound and all that stuff. But yeah, yo, it's hella chintzy. Like Raiden Fighters Legacy comes out on Steam, everyone's excited. You can get this shit for $10, and they're like, "Oh man, it comes with Raiden Fighters Aces, and Raiden Fighters Legacy also comes with Raiden 1 and 2, and I think like Trad, but all the games have massive problems in terms of like emulation. It was really like cheap, and you would think that they would just take the Raiden Fighters Aces for 360 and slap it on PC. Easy enough. All the work's done. Nope. Nope, they took these games probably from their arcade ports and tried to maybe just put them on there, but they did like really poor emulation. So I don't have Rider Fighters Aces anymore, but goddamn, dude, like I really hope Seibu Kohatsu like does a re-release of Raiden Fighters. That'd be great. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like Seibu Kohatsu usually does good versions of their ports. Like the Raiden Trad on PS1. That's a good port. Granted, that's years ago, but like I don't get it. Like maybe they just didn't care at the time. Maybe they just thought, oh, it's $10 and you get all these games and we don't really have to try as hard. It's like, yeah, you do. Like if it's one thing, like look at this game. This game is beautiful that I just played. This game was running at 60 frames. It did slow down at parts, but that was by design. That was when there were a bunch of bullets on screen. That was to kind of help the player during bullet dense areas. That's by design. These problems I'm talking about in Raiden Legacy is not by design. You're going at a crawl at times, even when there's like no bullets on screen, and it's just poor emulation. But I'm gonna keep talking. I'm going to segue to the other game here. It's gonna be some sort of beat 'em up, something I have in my beat 'em up collection. So I will restart in a minute, and then I will continue. Let's see. Or can I just? Do I have to stop broadcasting, or can I just switch a game while I'm still on the air?